on my just God because only God can judge me today.
Why? Why?
Mel, I got a question. Why does always you hating on Revis?
I'm sick of it. Mel, stop. I'm sick of the Revis agenda.
If they say, why?
A lot of people ask why. Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
Having a season, he held a combination of it was like Calvin Johnson.
Y'all love
Theo,
holding on to this
Randy
one
Moss,
fucking
so like a
season.
combined
I'm
four
The
catches.
greatest season of a quarter ever.
You know who won Defensive Player of the Year that year? Charles Woodson. Charles
Yes, he
Woodson.
would. He was on.
So the best season, the crown jewel of his career, Charles Woodson won Defensive Player of the Year that year. It is always fuck Darrelle Revis. It is always that. It is always that. Always. It'll never change.
What's good? What's popping? Your boys are in the building. Slightly late, technical difficulties.
A lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah, my internet was down basically all week. Moolage laptop went stupid, but we're here now. But we're here.
Yep, we here.
And boy, are we here today. See, today, I have to, I'm put it to rest this whole Darrelle Revis conversation. People get upset with me about Darrelle Revis, and it's mostly because they've been lied to. They've been lied to by NFL wide receivers. They've been lied to by Darrelle Revis. But you know who does not lie to y'all? Inside the huddle.
Yeah, we keep it 100% truthful.
We do not lie. We keep it a stack. We keep it a hundo. This is what we do over here.
Mm-hmm. Whatever the kids are saying nowadays.
Yeah, whatever the kids are saying nowadays. That's what we do. And one of the biggest misconceptions in all of this, that was our guy. Now I can't even think of his name, even though it flashed up on me.
Oh, my boy, SP Sports.
Not SP, not SP.
Or are you talking about Wayne?
Wayne, there you go. Wayne is a big Patriot fan, so you really can't trust him sometimes. But Darrelle Revis never played Calvin Johnson in 09. I don't know how that started, but I guess the lore needed to be heightened and boosted up. And was like, nah, yeah, he shut down Calvin Johnson in 09 too. No, he didn't. He didn't even play Calvin Johnson.
Didn't even play him.
Didn't even play him. And also, what I want to get into about that miraculous year that they loved so much. Remember we was having just a couple weeks ago with Trent. We was talking about quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
And we was talking about arm talent. What's a good quarterback? What's a great quarterback? All of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Do you know the quarterbacks that Darrelle Revis had to go up against in this dope 09 season?
I know a few of them, but go ahead and rattle them off for me.
Okay. We could start off with Matt Schaub. How do you feel about Matt Schaub?
I mean, Matt Pick Six Schaub, I believe that's what they called him in the later parts of his career.
That's what they call him. He did play the GOAT. He did play Tom Brady. Most certainly did. But we're going to get to that one. We're going to get to Brady as well.
He did.
One Kerry Collins.
This is very true. But, I mean, I feel like it doesn't really count for anything, but all right.
That's true. One Kerry Collins. It's another guy that he played against. He did play against the gnome, Drew Brees.
Yep, sure did.
Played against Drew Brees. They lost, by the way, just so we're keeping track here. How about the great Chad Henne?
Not Chad Henne.
Chad Henne. That's the guy. That's who.
Mm-hmm.
That's who the quarterback was. For the Miami Dolphins. How about Ryan Fitzmagic?
Fitzmagic. These are top of the line quarterbacks you naming off here, bro. Top of the line.
These are top notch. This is the creme de la creme.
It gotta be.
The creme de la creme. Next up, how about one Jamarcus Russell?
Mm, not Mister got the game tape, but didn't watch him himself. Oh,
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
Hey,
Jamarcus.
number one pick, top talent.
Yep.
Hey, right? I mean, says he's the greatest bust of all time, right?
Yeah.
Hey, whatever
So
floats their boat, man.
there's
Whatever floats their boat. That's
um
crazy.
yeah. Next up after that, how about David
Like that's
Garrard?
actually crazy. But hey, I'll take their word for it. Take their
David
word for
Garrard.
it.
David
Jamarcus
Garrard.
was he was good.
Mhm. How do you feel about David Garrard? What? Did you hear me? Am I going out? Hold on. You hear me? No, you went out. I'll wait till Moses gets back so I can finish rattling off this murderer's row of elite quarterbacks that Darrelle Revis had to go up against during this '09 season. Um, matter, matter of fact, I'll run them off. We'll get back to Mullage when he gets back. David Garrard. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Jeez, I don't understand what's going on with technology today, but it's not rocking with me.
Right. I got you. I feel you. David Garrard. How do you feel about David Garrard?
Hmm. Mr. Beerbelly himself. I shouldn't say that. You can continue.
Yeah, David Garrard. I forgot. Hold on, I gotta run down this one because I forgot who was the quarterback. Oh, Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme.
Mm-hmm. Jake
Jake
Delhomme,
Delhomme.
where's my homie? Yeah.
Yep. How do you feel about Josh Freeman?
See, the thing about it, you said that name, and I instantaneously almost said who.
Yeah, Josh Freeman. Um, I do believe in Atlanta at this time. It was Matt Ryan. It was Matt Ryan. So you got Matt Ryan there. In Indianapolis, we had Peyton Manning, of course.
Hmm, for sure.
And in Cincinnati, we had Carson Palmer. But that was what Darrelle Revis was dealing with in that '09 season. And if we're going to, you know, have the conversation about, good and great quarterbacks and how good quarterbacks are,
hmm
shouldn't we, that '09 season, have a big ass asterisk next to it?
I mean, it already does to me because
To me, it always did.
you know what I mean? Like we say it all the time. It's already has a big asterisk because y'all call it the greatest season by a corner ever, but the greatest season by a corner ever didn't produce any postseason accolades.
Mm-mm. Oh,
So there's already an asterisk, but I mean, you know,
I'm gonna get to the postseason in a second because um, I don't think we talked enough about what happened to the Jets and Darrelle Revis in the postseason. Um, Okay, so their first playoff game was against. Okay, I want to backtrack just a little bit before we get to the playoffs. Now, this gauntlet that he said he shut down Andre
hmm
Johnson, right? They played Andre Johnson in week one, and we already said Matt Schaub was the quarterback, and we do understand that offenses take a little longer to get rolling than defenses do. So playing Andre Johnson in week one, eh, it is what it is. I'm not going to fault him. I'm not going to. What's the word that they use? I'm not going to tax him.
I'm not gonna
I'm
hold it
not.
against him.
Yeah, I'm not going to tax him. You did what you did. You shut down Andre Johnson.
Do what you're supposed to do.
You did what you're supposed to do. It is what it is. Second week, New England Patriots. This is the game everybody talks about because shut down Randy Moss. Randy Moss in this game. I just want to make sure so we get this correct. Oh my
Did
bad.
he score in this game? Well, I might be like the other game.
In this game, no, not this game. No, this game was a very weird game. Okay, because Brady was 23 for 47. 216 in the interception, right? But they'll tell you he shut Randy Moss down. Randy
Yep,
Moss
they sure will.
he was only targeted 7 times. Caught 4
Hmm.
passes, was targeted 7 times. But
I believe that's
Julian
over 50%.
but Julian Edelman was targeted 16 times, had 8 catches for 98 yards.
That's crazy.
Joey Galloway was targeted 13 times for 5
Mhm.
catches and 53 yards. So the basic premise of what the offense was saying, we're just going to hit the slots and the other side of the field all game. They wasn't trying to
Yeah,
throw on the other side of the field. They weren't even
yeah.
trying.
They forget who the coach was, I think, when it comes to
I do.
the
Yeah.
when it comes to like the Patriots and at that time and going against the Jets. I think they forget who the coach is and why it's relevant to
Mhm.
the story. But
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and let it
And
keep cooking.
and we don't and then the rest of there's no receivers on Tennessee. The Saints game, they ran the ball a lot. So it really wasn't much of a passing thing for them in that game. Um, then you had the Dolphins. They didn't have any wide receivers. You had Buffalo. You had the Buffalo Bills with the OTO and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like the name sounds good. Oh, well, he shut down TO. The name
He
sounds
shut
good.
down Terrell Owens. Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing about this list, right? This infamous list that everybody likes to talk about. That the main problem I always had with it is I always ask people, name me one or two, actually, sorry, because there is one, but name me two prominent receivers on that time or on that list that were in their prime that he actually went against and locked. I'm talking about prominent. Don't give me the Lewis Murphys. Don't give me the fucking Devon Best. Don't get no,
I'm gonna
nigga.
give you.
You know what I mean? Like, don't give me those. I want top top five receiver. Who in the league was a top five receiver at the time that Darrelle Revis has locked up during that legendary year? And they can always say, "Oh well, I did."
Well,
Megatron. Megatron didn't play him that year, so try again.
no. I will give you what happened. I'm gonna fast forward because the rest of the shit is garbage because he didn't play against anybody. That's why this '09 season was very overrated. It was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They played the Colts in Week 16, but the Colts had already locked up their position in the playoff, so they didn't
Yep.
play it. So they didn't play everybody, right?
Yeah, no, they didn't. So everybody's gonna
And
throw Reggie Wayne out there, but we know how that really goes.
yeah, and the Colts had the lead going into I think it was the third quarter. I think Peyton drove them down the field in the third quarter to give them the lead,
Mm-hmm.
and then literally the backup came in and shit the bed for the rest of the game, and it was over.
Yep.
So the Jets technically should have lost that game and not made the playoffs. Um, then the Chad Johnson game when they played the Bengals. The first game, I forgot what Chad did in the first game. No, they only played them once. They only played the Bengals. They played the Bengals twice, but it was the last game of the season, and then it was the first round of the playoffs. And
Mm-hmm.
Chad tweaked his knee in the last game of the season, so he wasn't 100%. So going into the playoffs, his knee was still kind of janky, and he didn't play well in those 2 games. Even though Chad
Mm-hmm.
doesn't say nothing, I watched the game. I recalled it.
I'll say it.
That's what it was. Now, you said something about a wide receiver in their prime
Mm-hmm.
that Darrelle Revis had to deal with. I
Mm-hmm.
will give you one, even though they should have lost this playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you one, Vincent Jackson.
Vincent Jackson, V Jack, most definitely. Most definitely. I'll give you V Jack. I'll give you V Jack. But a lot
In
of people
that,
at that time, I don't know if they would classify him as a true bona fide top five.
didn't matter. He had 7 catches for 111 yards in a
True,
playoff game.
true.
In a playoff game that Senior sidearm fucked up.
This is true.
Okay.
This is very true.
Then we get to the real game. This was when they had to play the Colts at full blast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This was the game. They got their ass kicked. And it
I'm
wasn't,
pretty sure they got waxed in that game.
they got their ass kicked and they introduced themselves very much so to Pierre Garcon and Austin Collie. Now,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I remember that. Oh, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
because Pierre Garcon went off for 11 and 151 and a touchdown, and Austin Collie had 7 catches for 123 yards. Okay, so Revis,
Oh my
we watched this shit happen. He didn't go up against all the elite niggas that you. The names might have sounded great, but the actual player at the time wasn't that good. It was overrated. It was very much overrated. It
God. I
sounded
always
good,
say that. I
and
always say that.
and the quarterbacks he was playing against wasn't okay. The second Randy Moss game, when Randy Moss
Cooking.
had the 4 catches for I think like 42 yards and that touchdown, the Jets lost that by 20.
Hmm.
And there was no reason to throw at Randy Moss because Julian Edelman was on the other side cooking.
Hmm.
He had
Oh,
11 catches for 198 yards.
wasn't West cooking that game too?
It might have been West. Maybe it was it Edelman or West? I'll tell you right now.
I remember first game. I know one of them was cooking, and the next game, the next one started cooking, and they was like, "Yeah, why do we like nigga? Of course, he locked up Randy. We weren't targeting him basically the whole fucking game. Y'all have
Uh,
nobody else.
it was Wes Welker. Wes Welker went for 15 and 192.
Yeah, you have nobody else. That's the thing. Like I think people forget who the fuck they like I said, who the fuck they're playing. You have nobody else. Yeah, sure, you guys have Revis on the outside, good
Yeah,
player, but who the fuck else is guarding everybody else?
right.
Oh, thank you. We're just gonna take this.
Right. And they couldn't stop the run to save their lives. So a lot of
Not
teams
even remotely.
ran the ball a lot too. So
Hmm.
we forget about that part of their defense. But I do I spent a lot of time trying to find reasons why Darrelle Revis wasn't, his season wasn't good, instead of doing the real thing. Why Charles Woodson was the real defensive player of the year.
Hmm.
Because do you know who played Calvin Johnson in
Hmm.
'09?
2 times a year.
Yeah. The first game Calvin Johnson didn't play. I don't know why. I think he was hurt. But the second game
Typical
was a Thanksgiving Day game. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving game.
National television. And your boy Calvin Johnson was targeted 12 times. He had 2 catches for 10 yards and a touchdown. That's it. You know what Charles Woodson did? Charles Woodson had 2 interceptions, a touchdown, a sack, a forced fumble, and 10 tackles.
Hmm. Damn.
That's what he did.
Hmm.
That's what he did
Probably why he won Defensive Player of the Year because he
against Calvin.
actually played Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, against Calvin Johnson. That's what he did against the Cowboys. 2 forced fumbles, a pick, touchdown. Like all season long, this is what Charles Woodson was doing. He was a menace on defense. And everybody's like, oh, well, he played safety. He didn't play safety that year.
He didn't play safety that year.
He rotated from the outside to the slot, depending on who he was playing against. He was a rover.
Hmm.
Now, not only did I think, not only did Mulich think that
Hmm.
Charles Woodson was the defensive player of the year, the entire NFL thought it because he won defensive player of the year almost unanimously.
Literally.
He got 60% of the first place votes.
Hmm.
It wasn't close. So all of
Not even
this,
close.
this was the greatest year we've ever seen. No, the league didn't even think that.
It couldn't have been. Couldn't have been.
Nobody thought it. It's a myth. It became something of legend. And I'm
It.
not saying Darrelle Revis isn't a good corner, but Darrelle Revis made all the money that he made in his entire career off that one fraudulent ass season.
It wasn't, and it's crazy because nobody talked about that fucking season until a random ass football fucking Instagram or Twitter, whatever the fuck that shit came from. A random ass goddamn page put up this stat. I think it was on Twitter. Put up that stat, put up that chart, and that chart literally went viral. And everybody was like, "Oh my god, Darrelle Revis! Oh my god, Darrelle Revis!" But when you actually look at that chart and you actually break it down, most football heads are gonna be like, so,
It was trash, bro. Like it was
so,
you it
so,
was cool. So
what did
then
he do?
what did he do? And
Like
the crazy
literally, what did he do?
and then the thing about it is they'll tell you, oh well, they didn't throw on Darrelle Revis' side.
Revis eyelid.
Darrelle Revis led the league in pass deflections that year,
Thank.
which means they was throwing on his side.
And that's the thing when people sit up here and talk about defensive backs but don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's like, oh, Revis eyelid, they didn't throw on his side. He led the league in pass deflections. Oh, they didn't even run to his side. He was the second leading tackler on the team.
Like the dude and the production for this is what happened with Darrelle Revis that year. In 2009, let me pull this up because I just want everybody to understand the difference in Darrelle Revis and Charles Woodson
Hmm.
and what happened in '09. In 2009, where is his damn stats at? God damn it. Okay, I'll just do it this way. In 2009, played all 16 games. He had 6 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 31 pass defenses. So that means out of the 31 passes he defended, he got 6 interceptions, 1 touchdown.
Yep.
54 total tackles,
Hmm.
no sacks.
Hmm.
All right. So
Hmm.
54 tackles, 31
Hmm.
pass defenses, 6 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Now I'm going to give
Yep.
you Charles Woodson. This is the difference. Charles Woodson in '09 played all 16 games, had 9 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 18 pass defenses, 4 forced fumbles. There was none for Revis on that as well.
Hmm.
74 tackles and 2 sacks. Now, the difference in all of this is 18 pass defenses and 9 interceptions. That means half the time you threw on this motherfucker side, it was an interception.
That's not throwing to somebody's side.
Yeah,
That is what an island
that's
looks like.
it's dangerous when you throw over there. And then out the 9 interceptions, he returned 3 for touchdowns. So 33% of the time, if he got an interception,
It's to the
he was,
crib.
he was taking it to the crib. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all got to understand. And we're talking about the tackles for loss, the forced fumbles, the sacks, all of the things that Charles Woodson did that season. You
Hmm.
can't say what Darrelle Revis did was the greatest season ever by a cornerback, and Charles Woodson put together a season like that. And I can come up with possibly 10 seasons better than the one
Most
that
definitely.
everybody claims about Darrelle Revis.
Most
Okay?
definitely can.
Now, and I hope Global is watching. If you're not watching, I'm gonna stitch this up. I'm gonna tag you in it, brother, and then we'll have the conversation. We'll get you on the show so that we can have the conversation in real time. Okay, but I was asked, name 10 cornerbacks better than Darrelle Revis, and we did
All
this,
time?
all time. And
Oh.
Trent went viral on Trent because we did the Megatron list. So hey, by all necessary, let's go viral again. This time with the Darrelle Revis list. Okay. Now,
Bet.
so I went to Fox Sports. Fox Sports had their 10 greatest cornerbacks of all time. Right. I'm gonna start from 10, work my way up to number 1. This is not mine. This is Fox Sports. They had Darrell Green at 10.
It's kind of
Good
crazy,
spot.
but okay.
They had Revis at 9. So they don't even think Revis is the second best cornerback of all time. They had Mel Blunt at number 8. Uh,
Okay.
was it Mel Renfro? Number 7. Mike Hayes, number 6. Charles Woodson, number 5. Champ Bailey, number 4. Dick Night Train Lane, number 3. Rod Woodson, 2. Coach Prime at 1.
And those are for corners, right?
Yeah, it's just deep. It's just corners.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Me personally, I would have Darrell Green higher, but that's just me.
Right. And this is now I'm gonna give you Melvin's list. You tell me where you agree. Now, I'm not gonna put it in any order whatsoever. These are just the people I have above Darrelle Revis.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got Coach Prime.
Easily.
Okay. Charles Woodson,
Most definitely.
Rob Woodson,
Mm-hmm.
Champ Bailey,
Mm-hmm.
Dick Night Train Lane.
Easily.
We got Mike Haynes,
Mm-hmm.
Mel Blunt,
Mm-hmm.
Darrell Green, Ty Lue,
Mm-hmm.
Aeneas Williams,
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Peterson,
Mm-hmm. I would say that.
Stephon Gilmore, Eric Allen, and then I had another one. I got Lem Barney. A lot of people don't know who the fuck Lem Barney is, but Lem Barney is played for the Detroit Lions. He wore number 20, then Billy Sims wore 20, and then Barry Sanders wore 20. They have their own little thing. It's like the 20s. Lem Barney literally had a better career. Look up Lem Barney, but also better than Darrelle Revis. I have Darrelle Revis right now at number 15.
I got him
Now,
at 16 because he's after Lester for me.
oh, my bad. That was Lester Hayes that I had on there. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. No, I had Lester. That's why I had at the Night Train Lane was Lester Hayes. Now,
Most definitely. Makes sense.
now, there are still other players not on this list, such as Jalen Ramsey and a couple other dudes that I don't have on here yet.
Which will at the end of their careers will probably end up making this list.
Exactly. So right now, I got Revis 15-ish. Maybe I'm probably missing a guy or two. But to be fair, I'm gonna put him at 15.
At the top, it's just off the top of the head.
That's where Darrelle Revis is, basically. He's top 15, top 20 range. No more than that.
I've always given him top 20. It's just when motherfuckers start to put him in top 10, top 5 conversations, it's
Yeah.
like, you all got to relax because where's your proof? Where's your evidence? I need to see it.
There's nothing tangible to put him. The numbers don't say it. Because if Charles Woodson, you gotta understand, Charles Woodson has 65 interceptions, 11 touchdowns, 33 forced fumbles, 18 fumble recoveries. Fumble recoveries is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
2 fumble returns for touchdowns, 20 sacks, 1,220 tackles. Where Darrelle Revis in his career, 29 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 4 forced fumbles, 12 fumble recoveries, 2 sacks, and 496 tackles. Now,
Yep.
if I did a blind reaction to those numbers and put those numbers up against, this is the guy, I'm going to get to him later in the show too, a guy like Asante Samuel.
Mm-hmm. Who's been very vocal lately.
You would look at it and be like, oh, I would take the other guy, and the other guy would be Asante Samuel. There's a lot of dudes. Like Darrelle Revis, as far as the numbers go, is not very good. It's pretty average, to be exact.
As far as careers go, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. As far as careers go, he's an average corner. Like y'all boast so much about that 2009 season, but then when you really break it down, you realize that that season wasn't shit at all. So it's like looking at his career after that 2009 season, prior to that 2009 season, y'all don't have shit. And then you go into his Buck years, and then you go into his New England years. Like, it's uneventful. The whole fucking the whole time it's uneventful. So
Yeah.
y'all gotta stop with that.
And it's crazy because when I asked the question, I was like, look, Darrelle Revis came into the league in 2007. So if we did from 2000 to 2010, who were the best cornerbacks in the league?
Hmm.
Top 5, top 10. Is Darrelle Revis in there? No, he's not.
Nope.
When we get to the 20 from 2010 to 2020, what is because he finished playing in 2017.
2017.
So where does Darrelle Revis rank? And everybody said he was number 3 behind Patrick Peterson and
Hmm.
Richard Sherman.
Hmm.
So if he wasn't in the top 10 from 2000 to 2010, and from 2010 to 2020, he was number 3.
Mm.
How the hell do you have him in your top 2, top 3 all time
All time.
when he was barely that in the decade he played?
Crazy.
Sounds kind of stupid if you ask me.
Literally insane. Makes no
Like,
sense.
unless you got Patrick Peterson and Richard Sherman, your number 1 and number 2 cornerbacks of all time, there's no way you could have him in your top 3. It doesn't make any
You
sense. It's
know, doesn't
absolutely
make sense
stupid.
at all. Can't. By
But
that metric, he shouldn't even be in your top 10.
yeah, and like I said, and then if he's number 3 in the decade in which he played, once we start adding all time,
Hmm.
doesn't he slide down that list a little bit?
Yep. Should slide down that list a lot of it.
Right. And this is why he ends up in the 15 to 20 range.
Yep.
Only makes sense. It's not hate. It's just called common sense.
It's just called breaking down the game. Breaking down the
That's
game
it.
and breaking down breaking down his career. Right? Y'all put it out. Y'all put the graphic out there. Y'all put the number out there. We have the right to then critique it and break it down and show y'all the real about it. That's what we do.
Right.
Every single time y'all bring up Darrelle Revis. That's what we do. So,
Yeah. And it's like there's no hate against him. The dude is who he is.
mm,
But to put him in the conversations with the Deions and the Charles Woodsons and the Rod Woodsons and the Champ Baileys nah, you're not in that
nah,
conversation. You're not there, bro.
absolutely not.
You're not there.
Absolutely not.
And I'm not having a conversation with any of you motherfuckers when you want to talk about, oh, well, if you look at his technique and this, that, and the third. I don't look at production supersedes all that bullshit.
Never talk to me about technique. Never talk to a defensive back, someone who plays defensive back currently, right now to this day. Never talk to me about technique, especially if you've never played the position. I promise
Yeah.
you, I'm not listening to you. Because if you can't tell me the difference between a straight back pedal, between a zone turn, a man turn, between Molly press, between press bail, like we can really get into it. If y'all want to talk about technique, let's not do that. Let's not go there because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. So
Right.
stick to using things like you guys know what you're talking about, like words like peak and other words like that.
And
Because
yeah, that peak irritates my soul. I don't understand that for the life of me. Well, he's got a top 5 peak of all time. What does that mean? What does that mean? If we're
I never
gonna
understand what
base it
that
off,
means.
we're gonna talk about someone's career. We're not gonna pick out 2 to 3 years of it and then that be it. Not how that works. Sorry.
Because if we're talking about career, then it goes
It's,
beyond their peak and after that.
it's
So
the to,
can't
it's the
just talk
total
about that.
it's the totality of everything. You can't do
You
it. It
can't.
is what it is. All
Yeah,
right.
and that's what y'all try to get away with that a lot, but we don't let y'all over here on Inside the Huddle.
Mm-mm. No, I refuse. I refuse to allow narratives to be changed. You're not going to have revisionist history on
You
my
know,
watch. I'm not going to
you
do
know,
that.
y'all act like niggas we wasn't there to watch the game and break down the film. Like
Yeah,
actually break down the film, not watch highlights and get excited over things that you don't understand what's happening.
right. And then, speaking of revisionist history, Chris Carter and Asante Samuel,
Oh my goodness.
bring your ass to the front of the classroom. please.
Come on, fellas, come sit down.
Okay, so
Aye, aye, aye.
Asante Samuels on his podcast had Chris Carter on, and they got on the topic of uh, Chad Ochocinco
Yep.
and Travis Hunter, and
Mm-hmm.
you know how Ocho is. He plays around, does it with Dion,
Yeah.
and I figure he was just passing the little torch to the youngster, like
Yeah.
you won't be able, you can't guard me.
Yeah.
It's what receivers and DBs do.
And we all know Ultra gonna stand on that. Like he gonna catch you in the off season. He gonna catch you at OTAs. He gonna catch you at fall camp. He pulling up and he gonna have his cleats and he gonna see if you bout that. That's Ocho.
Yep. And so Asante and Chris Carter. Chris Carter took it real personal and got nasty for no reason. I don't understand why he got so
I
nasty.
don't, for the life of me, I do not get it.
And somebody said, maybe they have a beef or something. And I was like, I've never heard them having a beef or anything like that. So I can't confirm nor deny it. But what Chris Carter was talking about was absolutely ridiculous. He's talking about, oh well, Chris Carter, Chad, you know, he hates when players look backwards at their career and basically believe that they're better than what they actually are. And I'm gonna play both sides of the fence, even though Melvin hates to do that. I hate doing that
Mm-hmm.
because Chris Carter is guilty of doing exactly what he's talking about.
True.
Um, and I have Chris Carter and as one of my top 10 wide receiver. I don't know if he's in my top 5, but he's definitely in my top 10.
For sure.
But Chad has a right to flex and stick out his chest. Chad was
Mm-hmm.
considered one of the top 2 or 3 wide receivers when he played.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Definitely
Like,
was.
because for whatever reason, Chris Carter doesn't see Chad as that. If you ask me, Chad is a Hall of Famer. If you're asking me,
Most
um,
definitely.
I believe if you're going to put Calvin Johnson in the Hall of Fame for what he did over his career, then I do believe Chad Johnson should be in the Hall of Fame as well. But Chris Carter is being a little disingenuous with his, because we can look at your career and honestly say you didn't get it popping for your first 6-7 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a little nutty. From 87 to 92, you was pretty pedestrian, my dude. And like I said, I still got you in my top 10. You turned it on. When you turned it on, you became that guy. But if you're going to say that Chad wasn't him, nigga, it took you time to get to be him. Chad came into the league as him. You know what I'm saying? And then Asante, again, opening his mouth like a goofy that he is, he's going to say that Chris Carter was only a possession wide receiver.
That was crazy to say. I'm not
Now,
gonna lie.
but this is where this is where they fuck their own arguments up at times. Because when we talk about the greatest wide receivers of all time, we don't split them up into deep threats and possession wide receivers and slot receivers. We don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
We just say wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to say, well, Chris Carter, uh, fuck. Yeah, Chris Carter was only a possession receiver. And he only averaged something like, I think he said 13 yards. I can't remember. Let me look it up right now. 13
Something
yards.
like that.
Yeah. But Chad only averaged 14 yards per catch himself. It's only a 1 yard difference. So How is one considered a possession receiver and the other one is not?
Oh man, you want to know what's funny about this? The funniest part about this is, and I always say this when it comes to current players, past players, doesn't matter. Don't nitpick other people's career.
You can't.
You cannot, because people can do the same thing to you. People can say the same exact things about you. And the crazy thing about what Chris Carter said is it was unwarranted. Like that was the thing about it for me. It's like you said, I don't know if they got some type of secret beef. I don't see where it would even stem from because they don't even really run in the same paths. So I don't understand where if they even have a beef where it would come from. But the fact of the matter is, it's like you went so hard on somebody who was legitimately joking. Like if you know Chad, and I understand, and that's like Chris, you probably understand the type of character that Chad Ochocinco is. So it's like if you know Chad, especially watching him on the Nightcap, watching him on Uncle Shannon's show, watching him on ESPN, et cetera, like you know the type of person he is, you know the type of player he is, you know the type of
That's
the guy he is. That's him. So just going that hard on somebody about their career, it's like, dang, bro, relax. Like now, because now it makes it
like
seem like you got something personal against him for no reason.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And it's like, but like you said, like Chad's that's just Chad's personality. That's just he does it to all DBs. That's just who he is. That's he's going and for you to get that serious about Chad, the most unserious person we've ever fucking seen.
Ever. It's like, dang, why did you go that hard, bro? Like, it was clearly a joke. Like, come on, dog. Like, and even if Chad wasn't joking, he was doing it in a joking manner because yeah, I understand the type of player he or the type of person he is. But yeah, like I said, he's probably gonna pull up and see if Travis is about that. He's probably gonna pull up and test young bull. Like, yeah, I want to see if you can go both ways. And that's the thing about Chad. Like, he's such a character that he's gonna play receiver and then turn around and play DB and have fucking Travis run routes and shit. Like, that's the guy that he is. So that much vitriol for somebody who we know is to be a prankster or like a placer like that was kind of crazy. And then on the opposite side, right? Asante, like, I ain't gonna lie, I understand, I get it, right? We have a podcast, we say outlandish shit all the motherfucking time, but that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like labeling one of the greatest receivers that has ever graced this game as a possession receiver when you can literally go back and watch the film, bro. Like, come on,
Yeah,
dog. Like, don't nitpick and oh, well, he was a possession receiver. He was a short yard receiver. Come on, bro.
yeah.
Let's not do that.
That would be like me saying, well, you can't be in the conversation for greatest corner of all time because you was a zone cornerback.
Yeah, because you played zone. Like, come on, bro. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fair to Chris, right? So like Mel said, I really don't like playing both sides, but it's like I don't just fellas. And like I said, I get it. I get it, Asante. We have a podcast. We say outlandish shit. We definitely say shit so we can be like, yeah, we know that's gonna get some clicks. But in our defense, we do say shit in truth though. We say shit in fact. So yeah,
Right.
it may be outlandish, but you can go look it up and it will be true. It will correlate with what
Yeah.
we're saying.
It's gonna make sense later.
Yeah, that was crazy,
Your
Asante. I'm
shit
not even
never
gonna
gonna
lie
make
to you.
sense. Your
That
shit
was
never gonna make sense.
insane.
hmm And so it's more like I got too much glare coming off. But it's we're getting to the point where the older players, well, players in general, have gotten to this space where they're getting out of control. It's getting absolutely crazy now. It is.
Oh man,
Basketball has it bad. Basketball has it bad.
basketball
Foot,
has it really bad.
Football not so much, but it's getting there.
I think
And
it's not as bad in football because they understand where they're at physically.
yeah, and I think football for the most part has always had a level of respect for the guys who played before them. These new niggas, they different. They different. So it's kind of switching.
Facts. That's true.
But basketball for the longest has been on this fuck everybody who came before us. It kind of started in like the early to mid 2000s. I'm not going to mention his name, but we know what I'm talking about.
Most definitely.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. I don't know if you talked about this on PBT last night. I don't know. Did you hear what Kevin Durant said?
I did not. What has he said
Okay.
now?
Okay. So he was on Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James, which has originally Mind the Game was supposed to be like the X's and the O's of the basketball. He was going to teach the sport. No, give us his mind in
That's what he's
basketball.
supposed to. That's what it's supposed to be.
But it just turned into a shit talking podcast like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
So on this episode, Kevin Durant, they was talking about longevity and how guys today, and himself in particular, how he takes care of his body and he has to, renew his commitment to himself with a new contract, new team, whatever it may be.
Okay.
And he does that, and you got to routinely do that. You can only truly be great if you recommit to yourself and to the process. Then he said, because some of us or someone quit and played baseball.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That is wow. Oh my.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
So,
run that back for me one more time. Wow. Oh my
right.
God.
He said that to play at this level and to play this long, you have to commit and recommit yourself every so often. And he said, unlike some of us who quit and played baseball.
That is crazy.
Now,
That is crazy. Wow.
Now the crazy part about that is
Wow.
Jordan didn't quit. Like you can say he quit, but there is context behind all of this. Like
Wow.
Michael Jordan's father was murdered. They put his father on a t-shirt.
Wow, bro. Oh my. Because somebody quit and decided to play baseball?
Now, the funny thing about it is what he
Oh
said,
my God.
he made himself look stupid and he doesn't even know why. See, because it is harder to commit yourself to something new than it is to something that you've already done. And Michael Jordan went to go play baseball, a game that he is not a professional at.
But that's the hardest.
And it's the hardest fucking thing to do in professional sports. Hitting a baseball is the hardest thing to do in professional sports. I've never hit a hockey puck, so I don't know how hard it is to just, to guide a hockey puck with one of them sticks. I have no idea.
It's not that hard. I'm telling you right now, it's not that hard.
Okay.
As
I
a
don't
football
know.
player, your athleticism takes over. It is what it is. Trust me, I know you play receiver, you play DB, I play receiver, I play DB. We got it in us. Just give us a stick, we gonna go crazy. Baseball is different.
Okay. Played baseball. I played third base. I played first base. I was a catcher. I played outfield. I played it all. And I was a pitcher, so I know. To say Michael Jordan wasn't committed because he went to go play baseball. Kevin Durant, take your 7-foot ass. You ain't even got to go play baseball. Just go to a batting cage. Just go to a batting cage.
Crazy.
Go to a batting cage. And out of 20 pitches on fast pitch, too, not that slow shit, put that shit on fast pitch. Let's see how many balls you can hit in fair that you can hit fair. And that's just against, and that's at a batting cage. That ain't even a minor league pitcher. Someone who gets paid. And at a batting cage, it's not a curveball. That shit is straight heat every single time.
That man really said that.
With his whole
That is
chest.
absolutely outrageous. First and foremost, don't ever, ever in your life utter those words again. That is the
As
most. That's oh my god. Do you feel the
as
same about Bo Jackson and Dion?
look, as if Michael Jordan's work ethic wasn't documented.
Like, are we serious?
Then on top of it, he then later in the episode, LeBron was like, "Yo, I guess him and KD was going to work out," but LeBron said he gets up at 5:30. KD said, "Nah, I don't get up at 5:30. I'll meet you at the gym at 2:30 in the afternoon."
I can't relate. I'd be up at 4 in the morning. So
Most athletes get up in the morning to get their shit done. Most athletes, 90% of athletes. But but Kevin Durant is in a weird space where Kevin Durant believes that he's better than what he is. And people have built Kevin Durant up to be a god, and he's not. Kevin Durant, with all intents and purposes, I'm going to say this. I know it's a football show, and I know we're talking about basketball right now, but we do this from time to time, so don't worry about it. Kevin Durant should be the greatest basketball player we've ever seen.
should be.
He should be 7 foot tall, can handle, can get his shot from anywhere in the court. He should. He should be the greatest basketball player we've ever seen.
For sure.
But because Kevin Durant doesn't take basketball serious, he's not. So I just find it ironic that he would question the seriousness of Michael Jordan when Kevin Durant is the most unserious person we've ever seen play basketball.
It, it's the fact that he said you have to recommit yourself, and
Yeah.
the fact that he added that and said that somebody quit and went to go play baseball. And it's like, did we not watch The Last Dance? I know you watched it. Like, I know you watched it. So, like, I know you understand the context of behind why he stepped away from the game of basketball. Because, yeah, like Mel said, it was because his father died. But there was so much more that went into that. And you, as an NBA player, definitely understand that. And for the fact that you uttered these motherfucking words, I'm going to keep saying it because that's absolutely crazy and disrespectful. The fact that you literally said that you have to reestablish yourself, like this nigga Michael Jeffrey Jordan isn't the greatest reestablisher of fucking in the NBA and NBA history. Are you dead ass? And the fact that you said that you have to keep on reestablishing yourself and stay focused and we can't quit like somebody went to go play basketball or play baseball. Bro, the nigga went to go play the hardest sport in the world, came back during a shortened season, still made the playoffs. The next season after that, three of them, three of them, mind you, he capped off 3 chips.
Again.
Is are
Again.
you are you out of your
Now,
fucking mind?
now, mind you, and then the crazy thing about it is, Kevin Durant, your body shut down on you trying to go for three. You blew a whole tire trying to do what he did. You blew a tire, dog. Stop it. Stop it.
Like, do y'all real? And this is the thing. This is the crazy part. This is the reason why I was so shocked about it because the fact that he said you have to reestablish yourself. This nigga won 3 championships back to back to back. The first time retired because his father died and there was front issue problems that he didn't want to steal and stay and deal with. He literally said, and I quote, I will retire before I go play anywhere else. This was before the New York Knicks had called after the second championship during the second three-peat. Trust me, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I actually read Michael Jordan books and I actually watch documentaries because all the stuff that was going on with Jerry Krause in the front office, he was literally saying, "I will go and play in New York because I know that'll piss y'all off, and that's my only motive right now is to piss y'all off." But they called 30 minutes later and broke New York's heart because they offered him a new contract. But any fucking way, y'all don't realize this nigga capped off 3 championships in a row, left the game, came back to the game, still made the playoffs in a shortened season, like I told you, then won 3 more championships back to back. Hold on, wait a minute. Left the game again, and then came back during on the Wizards, only to really be an owner, but still averaged 20 fucking points at 4. Get out of my
Mhm.
face, Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Like, bro, like it's to the point now where it's almost in vogue. Well, I'm not even gonna take. I'm gonna say this. I don't know when it's. I don't know when the email went out to everyone to try and discredit the careers of Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
I do not, for the life of me, I do not get it.
For the past 2 to 3 weeks, that's all it is. Jeff Teague saying that Kobe Bryant wasn't a good defender and he only got them off a reputation is fucking ridiculous to me.
Are you at Jeff Teague? I rock with your podcast. I rock with you, big dog. But nigga, you don't know what Kobe was doing defensively. He wasn't guarding you. He was guarding the best player on your team.
Yeah. And this whole thing, but they'd be like, oh, well, I saw Joe Johnson give him 25 and 30, and I saw this one. Yeah, it happens to everybody.
I was gonna say it happens.
Like,
It's this
it happens.
basketball.
Yeah. Like, being a lockdown defender doesn't mean you don't get torched. Ron Artest was a lockdown defender, right? He
Yeah,
got torched at times. It
yeah.
happened.
Tony
Like,
Allen was a lockdown defender. He got
he got
torched at times.
he got torched. It is what it is. It happens. So to point out 2 or 3 times or 4 or 5 times, whatever it may be, it's gonna happen. But that doesn't take away what someone does in total.
In total, in definitely in totality. And that's the thing, like people forget that the other team is supposed to make plays. They,
And
they do get paid to do that.
and they are professionals. Like they're
They,
professionals. So
they got drafted like you. They were high
you
picks like you. They were top prospects like you. They get paid millions of dollars to do the same thing that you're doing, just on the opposite side of the ball. So what makes you think that they're not going to do it? Like that's the thing I'd be confused about. And when motherfuckers watch sports, they be so act like the shit is just supposed to, like, nah, they get paid to do the same things. They work hard in the off season to do the same exact thing. Like we're just gonna sit up here and act like a few times it's like no, like yeah, after Joe did that, Kobe gets back in the gym, works hard, and then what happens? So now Joe Johnson's weak because Kobe wouldn't locked him up. Like, no, that's not how that works. They're
it's
two
not how that works.
competitors going back and forth.
Okay, let's take it back over to football. Because now the NFL put out their rankings, top 10 players at all positions. Um, I'm trying to see where I got some of them. I'm trying to find the rest of them. Those.
I know GQ dropped a few in inside the huddle chat if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I might be mistaken.
I got it on the, and I'm just trying to see if I can find the quarterbacks because I got. It seems like I have every position except quarterback and wide receiver.
Just interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's doesn't make any sense. Okay, well we'll do these, and you tell me how you feel about it. Okay, we'll start off at running backs. Top 10 running backs voted upon ESPN. I'll start from 10, work my way up. You tell me what you think if this person belongs there, and if not, who does? Number 10, Alvin Kamara.
Really,
Yeah.
that's interesting. This list is going to be very interesting. I can already tell.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have put Alvin Kamara at 10. Um, I think, which is weird because Alvin Kamara is one of those people, he's a really good running back, and then you look at everything and then you realize he's never ran for 1,000 yards in a season.
Exactly. That's the reason why always have a hard time ranking him because absolutely not. Like yeah, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
no,
but right. Number 9, Joe Mixon.
that's not. Hmm,
See, Joe Mixon is a weird case because I could see Joe Mixon being higher,
true.
but I also could see him just being right where he is, just because of
That's
injury.
also true. Also true, and that's the biggest thing for me right there.
Um, this one really surprised me. At number 8, James Cook. I don't think he's a
Mm,
top 10 running back. Good
mm,
running back. I don't believe he's top 10.
mm, oh, ah. James is you know, he doesn't really move me like that, but yeah, he's but he's
Right.
not. Uh.
Because the reason, and then it really, I guess his number 8 spot gets real, you look at it real funny when you look at Jonathan Taylor being that number 7.
Mm,
Like no one
yeah,
no one
that's
thinks
crazy.
James Cook is one spot away from being Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, especially because JT had a bounce back year last year. 14K. I mean, 1400 is not bad.
Right. So and James Cook, I think he just cracked 1,000 last year,
Yeah, he only had 10.
like 1,002, some shit like that. Like he like just barely got it.
He had 1009.
Yeah. So there's that.
That's crazy.
Number 6, Josh Jacobs.
I feel like Josh should be higher than that.
I think Josh should be okay. I think Josh should definitely be high. I think Josh is possible. Maybe he's anywhere between 3 and 5.
I would say so.
Even though he's at 6, I just think 6 is too low because
Yeah, I'd probably put him higher. I think for me he'd be at least top five.
okay. At number 5, Christian McCaffrey.
He didn't play enough for me last year.
Right, and him and Joe Mixon, I can understand why they would be in the top, but then I also have to consider their injury history.
True, and that's the biggest thing for me. You got to consider C-Max and injury history.
Number 4, really, this is just a talent thing. This wasn't a production thing. Bijan Robinson.
Bijan frustrates me. Well, not him, but
I
I guess
know
the
he
offense.
could be the offense. No, the offense could definitely be
Because
catered to him more.
exactly, and 1456. Don't get me wrong. In your sophomore season is absolutely amazing, but I just feel like we can get so much more out of him. Bijan should be at least top three in the league. Like it should if it's not Saquon Bijan, it should be Bijan Saquon. It should literally be going back and forth. I just feel like they're not doing enough of Bijan. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know.
Right, and it's like, hold on. Um, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay. Well, that's my fault. He actually did way more than I thought he did last season.
And that's what I'm saying. 1456 is it's a really amazing season. It's really dope. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like you can get 2K out of here. That's
Right,
just me.
because I didn't honestly. I didn't think he went over 1,000 last year
Yeah, no, I knew he
because
went over 1,000. It's just I just feel like he can do so much more.
right, because it didn't feel like it. He did.
Exactly.
It didn't feel like he ran for 1,400 yards last
It was a very uneventful 14K or yeah 1400. Like
year. Right.
very uneventful. I would definitely give you that.
Like it did not feel that way to me. So that's why I was did that. So I'll reframe that top four. Um, for him, number three, one Jameer Gibbs.
I don't feel like Jameer had a better season than Jameer's not. Damn it. Jameer's kind of tricky too. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Because he did rush for 14, so you do got to give him that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Three though. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's three is kind of crazy.
Like him and Bijan. I said it when they got drafted. I said they both. Those are the type of running backs that I like. I like four down running backs, meaning I can play them on first, second, third, or fourth down. Doesn't matter. I can split them both out, have them play
Hmm.
receiver. They can catch it out of the backfield. They're both really good in pass protection. They can run between the tackles. They can run outside. They got the speed. They got all of the things.
Hmm.
So I like them both. The fact that he did this and he only started 4 games is crazy.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He does so much with his opportunities, and
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The boy is fast, man. He's fast, shifty, great vision. Like, I see why. I see why. I can see why. I can see why.
Yeah, and
And,
it's
and, he, and he's good. And he's good in the pass game. So
and I think and I think they underuse him
in the pass game,
in the pass game. I don't
yeah,
think
for
they
sure.
they use him enough. So can be better, definitely. Um, number two, King Henry
Makes sense. Makes
makes
sense.
sense. Um, and they got Saquon number one. Now
Makes
this is
sense.
where for me is Saquon the best running back in the NFL? I mean, he had one. I'm not gonna say one good season, but last year was he's normally what 12, 1,300 yards. So he went crazy last year with the Eagles. Do we expect Saquon to do that again this year?
Don't see 2,000. If he
Do
can
you
give me
see?
a shot,
Do you think he gets over 1,500 this year?
I was just gonna say that if he can give me 16, 17, oh, then I might be like, oh yeah, most definitely. You can classify yourself as probably the bona fide top back in the league if you can give me 16, 17 after 2K. I'll shut up then. But as of right now, I still got Derrick Henry number one.
That's that's me. I have Derrick Henry at number one. Um, and then let's see. We have some honorable mentions.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think. Matter of fact, I know I would. I wouldn't have put Alvin Kamara above these guys. It's gonna be a couple.
Yeah, I think I know what's
Kyron
coming too.
Williams,
Yep.
Bucky Irvin.
Yep.
Mm, that's probably it. And Devon Achan. But Devon Achan is another one because of injury. But
Yes. I would say Aaron Jones. I would probably put, as far as a running back goes, I would probably put Aaron Jones over
he's just
Kamara.
old. He's a little older. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, but even then, I probably still, mm, yeah, nah. I'm sorry, because Kyron Williams would have to make my list.
Kyron Williams is very underrated. I don't think people
Very.
understand how good Kyron Williams is.
He's a really good running back. Really, really good running back. So,
And
yeah,
Bucky Irvin is another one. He's going to be really good this year.
yeah, Bucky's gonna be really good this year. Um, damn. Yeah, I would say I would switch. I think for me, I would probably go. I would probably look at Kyron first, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. As
Yeah, no,
far as that 10 spot
I
goes,
would put Kyron first above.
yeah,
I would have Kyron at that 10 spot.
yeah, at that 10 spot, I would definitely probably put Kyron at that 10 spot. Um, I like his game. He's young. Shoot,
Mhm.
obviously hungry. Um, really good running. He runs really balanced. Really solid vision. Yeah, no, I think he's with that backfield. Yeah, no, Chargers is going to be a problem.
um. Okay, so let's go. Those were the running backs. Let's go edge rushers.
Hmm.
I'm only gonna pick a couple. Um, like I said, I'm gonna start from 10, work our way up to number 1. Number 10 is probably gonna it's already pissing me off.
Hmm. Can probably guess.
10, Jared Verse.
Really? Hmm.
I just think I just think he should be higher.
I don't
I
know
don't
where
know
else.
I don't know who's above him, but we'll figure. I'm gonna get to that in a second.
I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Jay Verse was nice. A lot of people slept on Jay Verse last year.
Yeah. Um, number 9. See, I probably would have had him above. Definitely would have had him above him. And I like Danielle Hunter, but I just think Jared Verse is better. So Danielle Hunter's at 9.
Yeah. Hmm. I'd put Jared Verse over Daniil. Jared Verse is that boy's nice, man.
Yeah, no, he's a maniac. Um, at number 8, Danielle Hunter's partner in crime, or I can't say partner in crime because the other half of him, Will Anderson at number 8.
Mm. Mm. I'm listening, but this list is very interesting.
Right. Because
I'm
I'm
telling
like,
you right now.
and I don't, and the way I'm doing it, I don't even get to see who's above this one until I scroll. So, um, see, this is retarded. At number 7, Aiden Hutchinson. I think Aiden Hutchinson should be higher.
How much? I was gonna say, how much weight do they hold on him snapping his leg? Because that is crazy. Hmm. All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, this is a very interesting list.
Which is, then it's going to get even crazier. At number 6, Trey Hendrickson.
The sack leader at 6.
At
Wow.
6.
Who made this list?
This is ESPN's list.
No way. ESPN, are y'all dead ass?
Number 5 is crazy. Nick Bosa.
From the Niners? San Francisco? There's no way they're serious.
They serious. At, at number 4, Mad Max.
What?
This is why I said whoever's in the top 3 is going to piss me off. I'm going to tell you that right now.
What is going
Because
on here?
I already know Myles Garrett and TJ Watt should be there. So whoever is number 3 shouldn't be there because Max Crosby should be 3.
And you say Michael Parsons, probably gonna lose my mind.
So number three, Michael Parsons.
You gonna say Michael Parsons? I fucking knew it, bro. That
Yeah.
don't make no sense. What are we doing here?
Michael Parsons might be the most he's overhyped. He has all the talent. It's just the production has not been there the last couple years. Sorry. I just call it how I see it. TJ Watt, number 2.
Oh, wow.
Miles Garrett, number 1.
Wow.
I don't have a problem with 1 and 2. I think Max should be 3. Um,
Wow. Wow. Wow.
yeah. And if you want to put Nick Bosa is definitely not top 5.
Absolutely not.
No.
Wow. That's actually crazy. Okay.
So I would go Miles Garrett, TJ Watt, Mad Max. If you want to put put Michael Parsons at 4, I'm not going to be too mad. But I'll put Trey Hendrickson at 4 and then Micah at. No, I'm bugging. No, Michael Parsons is not even top 5 because you gotta put Trey Hendrickson and fucking Aiden Hutchinson above him.
Yeah.
And then is Michael Parsons better than Jared Verse?
Mm. I don't want to get too disgusting here, but
Micah 7.
Jay versus
So
like
Micah,
that.
so Micah in my book would be 7. So you got Miles Garrett, you got TJ, you got Max. Who did I say?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going. Yeah, that's Miles,
Um, Trey
TJ,
Hendrickson,
Max, Trey.
Aiden Hutchinson, Jared Verse,
Uh,
and then Micah Parsons. Yeah,
that's solid. That's solid. That's solid. I think that's solid. Can round it out with Will Anderson Jr.
yeah. Okay, and then I'll do. Okay, we'll do the safeties because I want to talk about. I want to see. I want to see what this is. I want to see what this. I want to see what they do with the
Mm,
safeties
mm,
because I want to go on. I want to go off on a tangent before we get out of here. Okay. At number 10,
mm.
I don't even have a problem with this. Don't have a problem with this one. At number 10, Julian Love.
That's solid. That's solid.
Julian Love he's been balling, even though he's basically a goddamn linebacker at this point. This motherfucker just
My boy like to hit shit. I
yeah,
do.
he
That
just
is
fucking
true.
that is what he do. Um at number 9, this is going to be uh my object of fire, but we're gonna come back to it. Minka Fitzpatrick, number 9.
At 9?
This is I said I'm gonna get back to him,
Mm,
and I don't think he's 9. I think he should be way higher than that, but we'll get back to that.
mm.
Uh,
All right.
at number 8, I think somebody that should be a little higher as well, but it is what it is. Buda Baker.
Hmm. Hmm. I feel like
At
there's a
number
name higher on this list that shouldn't be there, but we'll see.
yeah. At number 7, and I think he's right around where he should be. He could be a spot or 2 higher, but
Mhm.
7 is probably a good spot for Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yeah, I think that's solid. That's solid.
At number 6, we have Derwin James. Think he should
Hmm.
be higher, but we'll see who they have in their top 5 right
Hmm. Okay.
now. At number 5, Kirby Joseph.
There it is. There it is. I knew
That
there
is,
was a nigga on this list that didn't belong here. It was him.
and it's definitely Kirby Joseph.
It's him. It's him.
100% Kirby Joseph. That
It's
nigga's not a
definitely
top
him.
five safety in the league, dog. I don't care what
Fuck
nobody says.
no. Fuck
That
no. I
nigga
get it.
is
He got a lot of interceptions. I definitely understand. But there is a certain thing as listening to your defensive coordinator and being in the right place at the right fucking time because you listen to your defensive coordinator. I do not think that he's out there Ed reading shit
right.
just
And it's
just off GP.
and what you just said is what I'm going to double back on. Listening to your defensive coordinator, because that's going to be the reason why I say what I say about Minka Fitzpatrick. Number 4, Jesse Bates. It's about right.
That's solid.
Depending on who's above him.
True.
Number 3, see, this might be another dude, probably a little too high. Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, he's definitely too high.
Number 2, probably another guy that's probably a little too high. Brian Branch.
Really? They uh, they putting a lot into these Lion safeties, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And number 1, the number 1 rated safety in the National Football League, according to the ESPN, would be one Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle had a really good season, but one? Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question, and I'm gonna be completely transparent. Are you putting him over Minka right now?
Me? No.
See, that's the reason why I can't. Nah, I can't.
See,
I can't.
now get into the Minka Fitzpatrick of it all. I watched a dude go on this rant talking about how Minka Fitzpatrick is slow. He's out of he was out of position a lot last year, and just went on this whole thing. Said Minka Fitzpatrick hasn't been good since 2023. And I said, you know what? You can't call yourself a Steelers fan and say what you said and not draw the parallels in why we have had this downtick in Minka Fitzpatrick. Because he said Minka Fitzpatrick hasn't been an all pro or Pro Bowl or something, whatever it was, since 2023. Do you know when the Steelers changed defensive coordinators?
2023.
2023. They haven't been using Minka Fitzpatrick the same way that they have been since they changed defensive coordinators.
I
Or
mean,
20
I really don't
or
want to.
22. 22 or 23. I forgot when it was.
I really don't want to hear anything about Minka and his ability because they Steelers fans everywhere should be taking him. He's quite literally the reason why Nick Chubb hasn't played in the past few years.
Well, it's not. It's a bunch of those things. Then the nigga gonna sit there and said that Minka Fitzpatrick lost his step because Xavier Worthy caught an out route and beat him to the pylon. I was like, wait a minute. You are talking about he missed a step trying to chase the fastest motherfucker in the NFL? Like, are you serious right now?
Xavier Worthy is a professional player. He does get paid to play. We have to understand that offenses understand angles, they understand timing, and if you can understand a timing route, like an out route, you're almost guaranteed to beat the DB to the pylon or
Yeah.
to the sticks. Every time.
Especially when the nigga you throwing it to runs a 4.21.
Literally. But and that's the thing. Like you can have the slowest motherfucker out there. If I know, Mel, I need you to get to that spot right now. DB don't know that, but we know that.
Why I gotta be the
It's gonna
slowest
be
mother? Why I gotta be the slowest motherfucker out there?
not even and not even that, right? I'm just saying, like,
No, you
just
said if I had the slowest motherfucker out and then said Mel, go run it out. That's kind of fucked up.
okay. So look,
Look, I know I ain't what
I
I
got
used to be, but
I
that's
got jumbled. I got jumbled. Let
that's
me
messed up.
reverberate. Let me
Messed up, man.
reverberate.
I thought we were friends.
Normally, right? Normally, right? If I have a receiver, right, and I'm not saying a slow receiver, right? Just talking in general here, because you got to be
Talking
careful.
about
Because y'all don't know my boy Mel really liked it. You know what I mean?
that's messed up.
Don't
That's messed up. I know
don't.
I'm not. I'm not what I used to be. I'm working on it.
Hell no, we always what we used to be. Don't think we up here just
Look,
talking, because you'll get cooked on the field. All right.
and I know I fucked up because my father-in-law called me Charles Barkley today, so I can't.
Oh hell, see, no,
Yeah,
no,
so I
no,
was like, so you know,
no. I take
I got
back my comment, because
I gotta
that ain't
I
right.
got I gotta I'm
That
gonna get
ain't
back
right.
on my shit. I promise you.
That ain't
2026,
right.
2026, Mel
That
gonna
ain't
be on
right.
his grind.
I wasn't referring to my boy as slow. What I'm saying is, if I understand the route and Mel understand the route, and I'm telling him 5 yard out, and all he got to do is get to the spot, it don't matter if that's an all pro fucking safety. It don't matter if that's Ed Reed back there. Mel gonna get to that goddamn spot before he do.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna
is
run it
what it
back.
is. You feel me? It is, and that's the thing. Like, he gonna either run him over, or he gonna take off and go straight to that spot, because the DB doesn't know. So when people are sitting here talking about, oh, Minka got beat on the out route, so it's
It happened.
because the out route is one of the hardest routes to cover, along with the dig route. So, like I said, if I got Mel on my side, oh yeah, what we checking that? Especially if he's off coverage. Oh yeah, on the safety, which 9 times out of 10 is on off coverage. Yeah, Mel. Yep. Swipe the
Hmm.
chest, hit the top side of the helmet. He finna do the out route. He's beat him to that spot every time.
Every time.
Every time. Ain't shit he can do about it. Even if he watched film on the route, Mel is beating him to that spot every time. Every time.
Yeah, and I just don't like the fact that all of a sudden this narrative on Minka Fitzpatrick is he's no longer good. Um, Look, I'm gonna tell you this now. He gonna go to Miami and he gonna have all pro season and everybody gonna be like, oh man, why didn't he do that in Pittsburgh? Because the defensive coordinator changed the goddamn defense and had Mika doing stuff that he's not supposed to be doing.
Had the defense doing stuff that it wasn't really
And
supposed to be doing, but
and
that's another
there
thing.
was a bunch of blown coverages by cornerbacks that was just stupid.
Because
So
they got the defense doing some stuff that there's no way you have Joey Porter, Mika Fitzpatrick, Deshaun Kaiser, and I don't even know if you got Beanie in the nickel. Like, there's no way y'all blowing that many goddamn coverages.
and they did. They blew a lot.
Literally, y'all got to start. Somebody got to start
That
communicating,
was
or
that was
the
no
defensive
diddy on
coordinator.
that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was so
Whoa there,
yeah,
whoa
yeah.
there.
That was my bad.
Wild, wild statements coming out of our mouths today.
Yeah,
Jeez, that was even crazier. That was crazier. Whoa.
yeah. So with that note, we're gonna end it on that one. We're gonna end it.
Look, I was gonna say we ended off on that one, because that was crazy. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. We can end it on that one. Look, everybody, stop through, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We have what is it? 38 days
38 days. We are
or some shit like that before
9 Sundays away, 8 Sundays away, something like that.
before the start of the football season. I think we're a week or two away from our first preseason game.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we are lit on that. Shador Watch will begin very soon.
yeah. I give it. I'm telling you, week 6.
Week 7, Shador should be the starting quarterback. My brother was telling me no, that Shador should start week 1. I said nope, that would be
Nope.
dangerous. He'll be out of the league by week 5
Yep.
if they start him week 1. The
Yep. If they
best
try to
thing
push
for
him.
Shador is for him to sit on the bench, send Kenny Pickett or Flacco out there to get fucked up for these first 6-7 games, and then bring in Shador after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the way it should go. But Shador Watch begins week 1 of the preseason. They're gonna have 3 games. I think they're playing in the Hall of Fame game, right?
I who the
Let me see. Let's see. I will look it up right now.
mm,
Um, Preseason August No, Hall of Fame game. No, the first will be July 31st. Will be a
Oh wow,
Thursday night. We will get the Chargers and the Lions.
that's an interesting matchup.
Week one will be the Panthers. We'll get the Panthers and the Browns on Friday, August 8th.
Hmm.
So that's actually we got a show that night.
Yeah, that's
So,
actually gonna be
so
that's
that
actually
works
gonna be a
out.
good show.
That works out for us.
Yep, it sure does. It sure does. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So uh, August 8th, Shador Watch begins. That'll pretty much probably be the title of the show.
Yeah.
Um, and we'll go from there. Um, two things also before we get up out of here. The Washington Commanders could be the Redskins real soon. The push is getting stronger.
Very strong.
So all of the information, I think all it has to do now is just get the okay from the commissioner, and we can go back to the Redskins, which I would love personally myself. Especially all of the Native Americans that signed the petition that are fighting to get them to be called the Redskins again, as well as the estate of the Native American man who was on the side of the helmet. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
a real person.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They are very
So
vocal about that.
yeah, so the family would like to have that back. They felt
Mm-hmm.
that they was honoring him, his legacy, as well as the tribe. So hopefully the Washington Redskins will return in the near future. What else? Also with the Washington Commanders / Redskins, will y'all please pay Terry McLaurin?
I was gonna say, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Like,
Don't do this.
don't
Jaden
be
and
don't be stupid.
Terry, they were great last year. You just added Debo, who everybody's been disrespecting. I know everybody said he's fat, but he's always been that size.
He's a big boy.
He's just a buff dude, okay? He's a
Right.
nigga who
And
when he lifts, it shows.
and for what Washington and what the San Francisco 49ers used him for, that's the body style you need to be him.
Yeah, most definitely. So relax on Debo Samuel. Y'all doing too much. But pay Terry. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't even pump fake like you doing this.
Right.
Because that's not that no. I don't want to hear anything about a Jaden Daniels sophomore slump. I don't want to hear it because we understand the type of dynamic of player that he is. Do not come at me with that because I don't want to have to tell y'all that it's because Terry was holding out or Terry didn't. None of that. Okay?
Nope.
Pay the man his money, bro.
Pay him his chicken. Because Debo is eating chicken.
Yeah, my boy been at the cookout for sure.
Yep. So with that being said, next week I will have to see how we work this out. I will be in Costa Rica. I'm going to see if I can still have the setup ready to rock and roll. But if not, there will be no show next week. But I'm gonna try and get everything together so I can have the setup in Costa Rica just so I can flex for a little bit.
Yeah.
But when we do get back, the new show, We Are the Voice of the People, will be airing its first episode on that Thursday, which would be what, the 24th
24th, yeah.
will be our first episode. That show will encompass everything, anything that y'all talking about on social media, Twitter,
I don't think y'all
Instagram.
ready.
If we are going to get into all of it, we're going to have fun while we do it. We're going to laugh. It's going to be totally different than what
You're used
Inside the
to.
Huddle is. So because you're going to get a good look into the conversations that we bounce off each other on a day-to-day basis. You're gonna get to see a little bit more of our personalities with this show as well, away from
A little bit
football.
more of our thoughts too. A little bit
Yeah,
more of our open thoughts and opinions.
yes, a
Let's
lot
have
of
some
lot
fun.
more of our thoughts and opinions on life, marriage, relationships,
Pop
um,
culture,
pop culture, all that.
sports, not just football. The other side of sports,
Yeah,
not just on the field
right.
stuff, but off the field
Um,
stuff.
Sarah Fontenot, I am coming for you. Um, For y'all who don't know who Sarah is, you will definitely learn who Sarah is very soon. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, you as well. There's a
She
lot.
back in the news?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we
Interesting.
yeah we going it's time for it's Mel and Moo take over the world.
Hmm.
It
Yeah, nah.
starts in
This.
it starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah, y'all got 2 weeks to prepare because this is actually about to get really fun.
It is going to get crazy, 100%. And then we're gonna we're gonna have the guys come through, Micah,
Mm-hmm.
DJ Micah B.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get GQ and a couple out, get everybody to come through. This is going to be gentlemen's talk after dark. This is going to be uncut, gentlemen. So this is not gentlemen. This is nigga talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think it's gentleman's talk after dark or uncut. This is pure on nigga talk.
Yeah,
We going full black mode.
this is full debauchery at its best.
Yeah, full debauchery and nefarious activity.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. This is going to be the jet fuel to catapult the pod to new heights in 2026. Like I
Hmm.
said, we're trying to gain more followers. We're trying to get more subscribers. We're trying to make this thing this thing.
Yeah, come at y'all different angles, man. We don't just
Yeah,
talk sports. We talk everything.
right. So hopefully this also opens up a door. We're trying. I know I've been trying. I know Moose have been trying. We're trying to get different guests, different
A lot
types
more
of.
guests to come on here, man. A lot of y'all text me. A lot of y'all hit me on social media. A lot of y'all see me in person. And oh well, I don't really watch sports, but anytime y'all do a real talk segment, or anytime y'all talk about some real stuff, let me know. Well, here's your opportunity.
Here's
Got a
the
whole show
opportunity.
surrounded by it.
Hold. I got. I'm actually talking to my cousin. My cousin been making the rounds on podcasts and shit. So Sin City Cop, my cousin Curtis, Christopher. Um, I'm mad at him because he's been doing a bunch of podcasts and he hasn't done our podcast. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna get him.
It's okay. It's all right. Well, he'll be here. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna
It's no rush.
I'm reaching out to some artists. We're gonna talk some music, talk some hip hop.
Yep. Talk some
Um,
hip hop, talk some everything. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be everything. And y'all still gonna get y'all taste of sports. It's just the other
yeah,
side, where that's not always talked about.
that's it. So, like I said, we appreciate everybody who's been here for staying here. All the new people for coming through. We appreciate you for stopping through. Continue to stay. Keep rocking with us. It's only going to get better. It's only getting better.
Hmm.
And
It gets better from here.
yeah. So, with all that being said, we appreciate everybody. We love you. See you next. Like I said, let's see. I'm not sure about next week, but I will send out.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm a. It might be last minute because I got to see
Hmm.
what the Wi-Fi situation is right
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. Resort Wi-Fi normally pretty solid, but
Yeah,
with the festivities, you never know. So
yeah.
we'll see.
So we'll see. All right. Appreciate it, man. Love y'all. We out of here.
Man, you know what to do.
Hit it. Damn it. It's on delay.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn